Hello traders, FX Pip Collector here. Today is Monday, March 25th, and I'm going to be analyzing the US dollar Canadian starting on the monthly, working my way down to the 1 hour time frame for the full top down analysis. So on the US dollar CAD, I still think this first push down is more likely an A, maybe a 1. 3 waves up, which I think is a B, or maybe a 2. And I still think this is going to turn into a big downtrend, which I think is more likely a wave C, but it could definitely be a wave 3. At this point, I definitely don't think it matters whether we know whether it's a C or a 3, because either scenario should lead to a pretty big downtrend. So taking it down to the weekly time frame. On the weekly time frame, I still think this first move down is a 1. I still think this is a 2. I'm not really convinced the wave 2 is over yet. I mean, maybe if we get a nice break of structure on the sort of time frames, maybe. But I think we might have at least a little bit more upside before we actually do go down and make that wave 3. Most likely a 1, 2, 3 of wave C based on the monthly. So taking it down to the daily. On the daily time frame, we are approaching the 61% Fibonacci retracement of this last push down, which I still think this is a 1. I still think this is a 2. Very, very, very overlapping pattern, so I'm very confident that it is a wave 2. But I don't see a break of structure to the downside. I don't see a lower high. I don't even really see a Fibonacci bounce. So I'm definitely still primarily looking for longs until we have proof that this wave 2 is over. Going down to the 4-hour time frame is where I got my Fibonacci retracement. If this really does make a proper correction, then it should at least go down to the 23 or the 38% before it does continue the uptrend. So I would definitely be looking for longs right now, but if it does make a lower high, especially on like the 1 hour time frame and below, then you could definitely take that as a short, maybe run it down to a Fibonacci level until you have the end of a correction, get out of your short, and then go long again for the continuation of the uptrend. Taking it down to the 1 hour time frame, we already got a pretty nice little lower high right here, so hopefully what happens is it just goes down to one of these fib levels, makes a nice little break of structure to the upside, which would be an exit for any shorts, and would be an entry to go long for the continuation of the uptrend, which it doesn't have to stop at the 23, it could go down to the 38 or even the 50, but I'm definitely primarily looking for 3 waves down, impulsive up to go long for the continuation of the uptrend. If it does continue to make lower lows, lower highs, especially if you are a shorter time frame than the 1 hour time frame trader, then you could be looking for shorts in a downtrend. But I think the real money is going to be made going long at the end of a correction for the continuation of the uptrend. So don't forget to check out my free Discord channel linked in the card up here above, and don't forget to check out my new website linked down here below. As always, thanks and happy trading.